Hi! Welcome back to my channel. This is Alex Bilingit, founder and creator of Trading Circle. And sa video na to, pag-uusapan natin, lagi nang tinatanong, how much should you invest in Forex trading? So sagutin natin, wait, should you invest in the first place? Yun ngayon yung una kong tanong sa inyo. Lagi kasing tinatanong, Coach, magkano ba dapat yung panimula kong capital? Enough na po ba yung $1,000, $100, $200? Enough na po ba to? Pero ang tanong ko kasi, kailangan mo bang mag-invest in the first place? Yun muna kasi. Tanungin nyo muna yung sarili nyo. Kasi ako hindi ko masasagot kung magkano dapat. Kasi I don't know kung magkano yung financial capability nyo. I don't know magkano yung extra money nyo. So, hindi ko alam. Kayo ang makakasagot sa sarili nyo niyan kung magkano yung kaya nyo. Pero, bago nyo tanungin kung magkano yung dapat i-invest, you should ask yourself these questions first. Do I have a profitable strategy that I can execute with ease? Meron ka bang profitable strategy? Kasi kahit gaano kalaki yung capital mo, kung wala kang profitable strategy, sayang yung capital mo. Number 2, do I have the proper risk management to back up my trading strategy? Kahit gaano kaganda yung trading strategy mo, if you don't have the enough discipline to actually manage your risk, na ilimit mo lang dapat yung i-invest mo sa hindi mo i-invest, capital protection, wala din yung profitable strategy mo. Para ka lang magwa-wipe out. Okay, para ka lang, alam mo yun, yung win-lose situation lang, tapos para kang one-day millionaire yung mangyayari sa'yo kapag wala kang risk management. Then number 3, do I have the discipline and emotional mastery to follow through my trading plan? So ngayon, pagdating naman, sabihin natin meron ka ng profitable strategy, meron ka ng proper risk management. What about the discipline? Sabihin natin, gumagana yung strategy mo, may risk management ka. What about pag nagkaroon ka naman ngayon ng mga losing streak? How are you going to handle that? Kasi although you have a profitable strategy, losses occur normally. And then, kahit na may proper risk management, hindi mo pa rin maiiwasan yung consecutive losses. What if you were trapped in that situation? How are you going to deal with it? Do you have the enough discipline and emotional mastery to actually overcome that situation? So, number 4, have I shown a profitable performance in demo trading? So, ask yourself. Kasi before executing any of this, napatunayan ko na ba sa sarili ko na profitable ako sa demo account? Kasi kung hindi pa, what's the sense of actually doing all these 3 kung hindi mo pa siya natetest? It's like testing the waters with your both feet. Ganun siya. Because if you want to test the depth of the river, you have to test it with your only one foot, with your one leg. Okay? So if one or all of your answers to this question is no, yung 4 na question na no, then do not invest your hard money for now. Saan ka ba dapat mag-invest? Practice on demo account first until you become profitable. So, we always boil down with the knowledge. So, sa knowledge ka muna mag-invest. Kasi, meron dito experience nila. Nag-trade sila. I'm overconfident. I have enough money. Akala nila, yeah, tama naman na you have to have money and it takes money to make money. Totoo naman yon. Pero hindi absolute yung quotation na yun na it takes money to make money. So what are you going to do with your money if you don't have the enough skill to actually trade that money? So wala din, nonsense siya. So practice it on a demo account until you acquired enough skills para i-execute ngayon yon on your live account. That's how you should do it. Ngayon naman, kung ang sagot mo yes to all my questions, congratulations! You are actually now eligible to make it to a live account. Word of caution, your trading psychology might need time to adapt to a live account. Kasi kung sabihin natin profitable ka sa demo, you did everything, ang ganda nung naging resulta, pero yung psychology kasi hindi siya 100% na ma-master through a demo account only. Kasi iba yung reaction natin, ng human reaction natin sa live account mismo tsaka sa demo account. Kasi there's this part ng isip natin na, it's paper money. It's paper trading. That's fake money. So, whatever occurs, losses, wins, so it doesn't affect you in real life. Ganun nagiging mindset kapag nagde-demo ka. And hindi mahirap alisin yun. So, pag halimbawa, nag-try ka ng strategy, tapos natalo, sunod-sunod, buti na lang demo account. You're going to say that to yourself, di ba? So, ngayon, kapag nasa live account ka na, iba naman ngayon yung magiging psychology mo. That's the real learning of psychology happens. Yun yung starting point pa lang. So, give yourself some time to adapt. So, Lagi kong sinasabi, although there are brokers that, you know, they allow $15, as low as $15 para makapag-start ka ng deposit sa live account, pero I don't suggest that because the optimal capital, $100 is always the sweet spot. You can invest for as low as $50 or 15, even 15, but it is recommended that you invest $100 to protect yourself from expected drawdown. So, $100 kasi ang optimal capital. Kapag kasi masyadong mababa, konting talo lang yan, wipe out agad. There is no enough margin. By investing $100, you can make sure to focus on your trading performance without worrying too much about periods of losing streaks. Kasi kung $100 yung capital mo, sabihin natin you have 2% risk per trade, so you can execute 50 times na trade, di ba? So, that's enough na sample size para masabi mo na after nung result nung 100 trades mo na yon, kung ano man maging result nun, then it could actually give you an idea how are you as a trader. And then, but in the end, it is up to you what amount you are willing to invest. Ako lang naman, nagsiset lang ako ng minimum $100, pero minsan tinataas ko pa to hanggang $200 eh. $100 to $200 talaga. Pero at the end, kung mas kaya mo na mas mataas, much better. Kasi high risk, high reward. Ganun naman. Low risk, low reward. Ganun lang naman yan eh. Tsaka kapag mas mataas kasi yung capital mo, there is enough room, there is enough space. Mas malaki yung capital mo, mas may chance ka pa in period para makabawi. Okay? So always remember, invest only what you can afford to lose. So tandaan nyo pa rin naman, kahit na marami kang pera, pero hindi ka handang i-invest yung pera mo na yon, like you're emotionally attached to that money, wag mo pa rin siyang i-invest. Alam mo, sabihin natin, mayaman ka, milyonarya ka, pero kuripot ka, takot kang mag-invest ng 100,000 kasi, yung 100,000 hindi ako ready matalo to. Okay, mag-invest ka lang ng 10,000, yun lang yung tingin mo. Kapag nawala ba to, okay pa rin ako. So kung ang sagot mo, oo, pag nawala yung 10,000 ko, okay pa rin ako. Then, ibig sabihin nun, that's what you can afford to lose. Then invest that. So, ganun lagi ang mindset kapag mag-deposit ka na ng real money. So, what are your experiences trading live monies? Ikaw, magkano ang total capital mo? Comment down mo nga dyan kung magkano, then tignan natin kung suitable yan or sustainable enough to go with your trading journey. So, kung may natutunan ka sa video na to, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and share mo na rin yung video, and see you sa next na video. Hi! Kung nagustuhan mo yung video na to, just leave a like. At kung meron kang mga katanungan at suggestion, i-comment mo lang dyan sa comment box. At kung gusto mo naman na maka-update sa mga content at maka-receive ng notification, mag-subscribe ka na rin dyan. At kung real-time mong gustong malaman na may bago akong upload, just click the notification bell button na rin. At nga pala, dahil pinapanood mo yung video na to, pinili ko nga pala yung mga top related videos na ginawa ko, which I am sure can help you. Nandyan lang siya sa side at i-click mo na para mas marami kang matutunan about Forex trading.